Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. When we last left off, we completed the tutorial campaign, the Exodus of the Horde. So we're going to go ahead and, you've already seen the cinematic, the warning. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the defense of Strahnbrad. Like I said, I'm going to try and be quiet during the cinematic type sequences where the characters are talking to each other, just so you can hear the story a little better. Like now.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Terran has sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strahnbrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the orcs' base immediately. Can you handle Strahnbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
Well, anyway, that was
The light is my strength.
first little cinematic sequence. And here we are in the, I guess, first mission
For my
of the
father,
human
the
campaign.
king.
Now, keep
Is
an eye
there
out
danger?
for crates and stuff like that.
You are past
Sometimes they have items in them.
redemption. I'm here to help.
Not so much in the early
For honor.
levels, but later on for sure they have
Of
lots of
course.
items in them. Ooh, there's a crate right there. Let's
Justice has
blow it up.
come.
Or not. Where the hell are you going? Oh, pathing.
I stand for
Well, anyway.
the light. A sound plan.
This is the footman.
Yes, my liege.
The basic human infantry unit. It is actually one of the weaker basic infantry units. All the other basic infantry units, god damn it, quit going around, really have upgrades that help them mid to late game. But the
I'm here to
footman
help.
really doesn't.
Of course.
Which is kind of troublesome
Certainly.
when you're fighting other
A sound
races.
plan.
Because,
light. Feel my
like I said, the footmen are really just kind of underpowered. Ooh, scroll.
Certainly. Of course.
Now, potions affect only the hero. Scrolls affect everyone around you.
For honor.
I really like the ambiance of this,
Greetings,
what they
friend.
did with this campaign. Especially the ones where you're walking
honor.
around without a base. Me personally, I prefer the ones where you have a base. But,
A sound plan.
unlike,
course.
say, StarCraft,
Greetings, my lord.
Certainly.
I really enjoy... I didn't really like the missions where it was you
For
and
my
a set
father,
number of
the
units in, say, like
Welcome to our
StarCraft,
village. Is
or
there danger?
a lot of the Command and
You are
Conquers and
past
stuff like
redemption.
that. But I like the way
For
they do it in
honor.
here. You know, there's villages, there's... You know, there's towns and cities, and the people will talk to
I'm
you.
here to help.
There's lots of little secrets you can get.
A sound plan.
Like if you walk over here,
Lordaeron. Get your swords.
Garth and Thornby will become two more footmen. Now, we're going to go...
Say the word.
The footmen
Yes, my liege.
actually don't... They get
Say the word.
an ability later on called Defend, which reduces the damage they take from piercing attacks, which is pretty much every ranged unit in the game, and then towers. most of the towers. So they're actually fairly decent early game for taking on ranged units and enemy fortifications, but like I said, mid-game to late game they tend to fall off, only becoming useful if you need to quickly fill a spot in your army, and you don't have time to really do anything else. Taking a little drink of his flask there.
Don't ask, don't tell.
And these are their pissed off quotes. Is what they're called. They're called pissed off quotes.
Grab your sword and fight the horde.
And most of their quotes are actually plays on stuff from the American military.
Uncle Lothar wants you. It's only a flesh wound.
That's from Monty Python. There's a lot of those in this game.
Orders?
And that was the last one.
Justice shall be done. Foul knave. Justice has come.
Don't be stingy with your items,
Of
because
course.
you're going to end up with way more than you can
Certainly.
use.
Please, you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
Of course.
I stand for the light. Of course.
That's another thing I really like. The optional quests give you really
Certainly.
just a sense of you're a hero helping these people
course.
out. Now, the Paladin
Justice
is one
shall
of
be
the
done.
humans' 3 heroes. Their 3 heroes in Reign of Chaos are the Paladin, the Archmage, and the Mountain King, I want to say.
The light is my strength. I stand for
I don't
the
remember
light.
exactly what it's called off the top of my head. I just blanked completely
A
on it.
sound plan.
Help! Help me, please! I'm trapped in the cage!
And the great thing about the Paladin, and one of the reasons I really like this game, is
For
you can
honor.
heal your units for a good bit of their HP. At level 1, it heals for 200 hit points.
Out of here. I want to go home.
We're going to check these crates first. No, what the hell? I didn't do that.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
I
And she
stand
gave us
for
a
the
Ring
light.
of Protection +1. It's a passive item that increases the armor of the hero by 1. Armor gives a flat damage reduction. As you can see there, I now take 23. A melee attack that would hit me for
The light is my strength.
10 points of damage would only hit
I'm
me
here to
for
help.
8. Is about how that works. I think they round up on the damage.
For my father, the
You don't
king.
take like fractions of damage, although
Feel
you
my
can get
wrath.
fractions of armor,
For honor.
which is interesting.
Of course. A sound plan.
But one of the reasons I like this game is because of the
For
fact
honor.
that your units are a little less expendable.
Of course.
Units like footmen are kind of expendable.
Certain.
They're, especially like I said, mid-game where they become weaker,
honor.
are much harder to keep
Of course.
alive, even with like
For
the support
honor.
of, say, a paladin. But
Certainly.
I like the fact that you can really
A
just
sound
keep,
plan.
if you play well, you can keep the same group
Save
of
us.
units. Benedict.
I stand
Let's
for
go
the
save
light.
him.
Get
It's
a
a
trap. Take everything, man. Take all the valuables.
I'm going to resist the urge of putting an image of Akbar in there just
Certainly.
to save you from that.
Justice.
Your units do not gain experience and they cannot pick items up normally, but the hero can. As you can see, I just got a level.
I stand for the light.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the Paladin's abilities after I heal this footman.
Of course.
Now, the Paladin has, like all heroes, 3 main abilities and 1 ultimate. The Paladin's 3 main abilities are Holy Light, Divine Shield, and Devotion Armor. If you've played WoW, you probably have heard all 3 of these abilities, and his ultimate is Resurrection. Resurrection is very powerful. It can really turn the tide of a losing battle, because it just picks 6 corpses of your units and brings them back to life. And that's amazing. Especially when you have really powerful units, such as knights, and such as that, in melee range. it can, like I said, really turn the tide of a battle. Divine Shield makes you invincible for the number of seconds, depending on the level. Each level adds an additional 15 seconds, and it's much more powerful than it is in World of Warcraft, for which I'm glad that it's not this powerful in World of Warcraft, because, man, people would just bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. Devotion Aura is one of the many auras in the game. It increases the paladins and every nearby unit's armor by 1.5 per level. Usually, what I do is I'll do 1 point of Divine Shield, then I'll get Holy Light, and then I'll alternate Holy Light and Devotion Aura until Resurrection comes up, finish up Devotion Aura, then finish up Divine Shield. Because 15 seconds is really a long time.
Is there danger?
Especially
a sound plan
in these
of course.
Campaign missions.
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Now,
Those
you're not going to be
bandits
able to
stole my
finish these
ledger.
bandits off, but you
Without
can
it,
usually
I will
kill
lose
one
my
of them.
entire farm. Please, retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
I can do that, peasant.
A
Don't
sound
go
plan
chasing after them, because
for honor.
you don't want your guys to get separated. You end up losing one of them if you do that, and really that's just not good for business.
A sound plan. Of course.
Say your prayers.
Now, in case you skipped the tutorials, you can tell the relative power level of an enemy 3 by their level.
I stand for the light.
So I actually need to
For honor.
pick that up.
Certainly.
It's way more items than I need, so I'm not worried about it. I like to save the scrolls because they're very useful for keeping your your units healed up, especially in the heat of a incredibly thick battle.
A sound plan.
Lots of enemies on the screen.
Thank you for helping me. Please, take this item.
Justice shall be
Now
done.
I think it got a tome
I
of
stand
strength.
for the light. I'm here to help. The light
Is it
is
going
my
to tell us what
strength.
we got? Do I want to go back down there and get that potion? No, I don't think I do. I've already got one, and then I have a scroll. So that's pretty good. One good thing you
Is there
need, well,
danger?
not good. One thing you need to note when using a paladin, they cannot heal themselves with
course.
their own holy light spell. See?
Save us!
He's escaping! Kill him!
You are past redemption. Damn. The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
Kill these 2 orcs here. We're going to go over here.
A sound plan.
But I can't heal myself, but I have 1 potion and a scroll of healing, so that should be plenty
I stand for the light.
if Arthas gets in
Certainly.
trouble. Plus, I've also got Divine Shield.
Of course.
Let's go check over here first. Is there anything over here?
A sound plan.
Oh yes, the graveyard.
For
If
honor.
you kill any,
Of course.
let's see, if you kill any critters or peasants during the course of this mission, they will show up in this graveyard right here at nighttime. Only during nighttime,
sound
but
plan.
they'll show up over there. I should have killed a critter to show you,
Of course.
but I didn't think about it.
For honor.
Feel my wrath.
So we're gonna kill you. That's a raider.
Justice shall be done. You are past redemption.
I can do this sheep right here. Hold on. While they're fighting. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Is there danger? A sound plan.
Is it going to appear? No, I guess not.
Certainly.
Huh. Oh well. Yeah, critters and peasants alike appear there if you
A
kill them.
sound plan. Foul knave.
I don't think any of these have anything in them,
Feel my wrath.
but it never hurts to check.
For my father, the king. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course.
If you right-click an item, you can pick it up, and if you left-click on the
Certainly.
ground, you can put it on the ground.
For honor.
Feel my wrath.
Just in case you need to get rid of an item or kind of organize your little inventory there.
Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. You are
Let me
passionate.
know. Potion of mana. The potions of mana come in really useful because
The light
Arthas
is my
burns through a
strength.
lot of mana with his Holy Light spell,
Certainly.
and he doesn't have a very high
Foul knave.
mana regeneration rate.
Feel my wrath.
Bob's guns. I would blow Bob's guns
Justice
up,
shall
but
be
you know,
done.
it's invulnerable.
A
Which I guess
sound
is
plan.
good. I guess the fire makes it vulnerable.
Of course.
Attack!
I stand for the light.
3 more footmen by walking over here.
Of course.
Let's heal that guy so I don't lose
Is there
any.
danger?
Because we're going to need all the footmen we can get to face that slave master. And this right here demonstrates the downside of using a lot of melee
I'm here to help.
guys.
A sound
Only
plan.
so many can surround them before you really
Betrayer
just
of the
can't get
light.
any more there.
For honor.
And you've got dudes just with their thumbs up their
A sound
buttholes,
plan.
waiting for something to do.
Certainly.
Something to hit with the pointy end of their sword.
Of course.
Haul these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out!
Siege.
I stand for the light.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here, let me go ahead and use this scroll,
Feel my wrath.
and
Certainly.
watch my HPs very carefully.
Foul knave.
This guy, he is fairly powerful, but he doesn't do a whole lot of damage because of the fact he's doing siege damage.
The light is my strength. Certainly.
Yeah, I kind of wasted that, but I'm not worried about it because they give you
Blessings
lots
on
and
us.
lots and lots of
But
items.
what about the others who were taken away?
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Don't worry, little mutant child.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
And that was the first mission of the human campaign. So we're going to go ahead and quit campaign, just so I can not go straight into the next one. Now, let me know... Well, nah, because I'm probably going to need... As soon as I can get... what I'm probably going to do is turn off the voices for the confirmation voices for when you click a spot or tell it to attack or something like that, because as you continuously right click and stuff, that can get a little annoying. So I'll see you guys next time.